Cancer. Let's take a look at what is going on for you in 2020. Now, Cancer, you guys, although often seem like you're just blending in with everybody else in the zodiac, have some very specific things coming up for you. First of all, I want to talk about your relationships. Right out the gate of January, we have this huge stellium in Capricorn. Saturn, Jupiter, Mars will be there in the spring, okay? Pluto. So, this is heavy stuff in your relationships. And I want you to realize and to be confident in that the radical shifts and changes that are coming up around your relationships are for your highest good. Now, Cancer, you guys really like to have that security, financial security, your home you want secure, your family, you like everybody to be there for dinner. You like to know that you can count on the people around you that you love and cherish to be around you, and they're going to be. They're going to be strong around you. A lot of times with this type of energy, you will see strong people. You may see powerful situations. You may have father type figures, because Capricorn really represents that male authoritative energy. But on the other hand, a lot of times we can see a relationship coming in with maybe somebody older, maybe somebody a little younger. Capricorn tends to be, have that age difference. People coming in with wisdom, people coming in who you can count on, and people coming in that can share financially with you ideas and concepts. Because right now, Cancer, you've been trying to get that financial stability. You, like all of the signs, we've been working towards that. And so maybe you've had really up and down and erratic situations where, you've been financially secure and then you don't know what's going to happen. And that's hard. That's hard. And often these challenges that we have are to help us with our deepest insecurities, with our deepest fears. Each sign really is embodied with different issues that we've got to work out. And so this is a year where you can really work out and work on relationships. The relationships in your life that aren't serving you anymore, you're not even going to look back. Although you do have a strong emotional intelligence and emotional memory. So there is a part of you that can really hang on to the past and hang on to those things that might have hurt you emotionally. But you know what? They're not serving you anymore. Those issues, those things in your life that you're still playing out or you're still feeling the minute you get triggered, it's a time to really step back a minute and really get control. Okay, here's our Capricorn energy. To not only have emotional control, but to have physical control of your body and of your thoughts and of your ideas. You may have energy around you where people are just dragging you down or bringing you down or been negative and just weighing on you. And for Cancer, you guys really take on other people's emotions. You are the one sign that is so connected to other people. You can tell if they're sick. That is how psychically connected you are. You're ruled by the moon. And the moon changes all the time. But the moon also is what controls the tide. So really, Cancer, you are the one sign that can control the emotional current around you. Now, that being said, you have to start by controlling it within you. And so really taking a look this year and saying, what things in my life, what toxic things, what memories am I allowing to really crowd what the future can have? What fears, what things are you isolating yourself? Have you been isolating yourself? Have you been afraid to step out because you're the mother? And nothing makes you happier than to share in that experience with others, that have that ability to mother others or nurture others, take care of others. And when you're not doing that, it's really easy to feel like you don't know where you belong. You don't know what you're here for. If you're not having that ability to cook and to create and to nurture, it's easy to get lost. And I think the last few years, you haven't really been sure, where that is taking you. You've had a lot of different people come out of your life and very, very strong connections to family and other people. And so it's been hard. I'm trying to be honest in these videos and to let you know I understand. I see this story unfolding. But what I really see now is this turning. And this is turning now into a place where you're stable. They're going to come to you. And you have a little bit more guard up where you're not going to let people drag you down. You have ideas. You have a goal. You have things you want to do. And you no longer are going to need to let everybody else's opinions and emotional dramas and traumas take you off track this year. Do you want this, Cancer? Do you want to have the life that you envision? Or do you want to be tossed and turned and, be all over the place? No, you have a cycle. You have a cycle every month. And if you get to know that intricate cycle, you can take a power position over that. You can create those changes and shifts for your higher good this year. Now, this year, your home is going to be a focal point. Creating your home the way it needs to be. A Cancer's home tells where their heart is. So look around. Look around you. What's going on in your home? A lot of times, the memorabilias and saving things and all of those things are so comforting to a Cancer. I'm not saying throw them all out or anything. What I'm saying, though, is to really look around you and saying, what things are in my life and in my home that trigger me to the future, to the best? What memories are of people that make me feel good and happy? Are there things in your home that have old memories that maybe drag you down a path that you don't need to go down right now? Maybe for a time you're going to reorganize your home and just bring out the best things, your favorite things. Creating a place where you've got that kitchen ready and you want to be able to cook and share and nurture others. You also maybe, you may have been taking care of your mother or a mother figure for a long time now. And that can be hard. That can be a burden at times and weigh us down. And I think it's important to realize that although we can nurture, although we can take care of others, we still have to realize that on this earth, we're only responsible for what we've been given. And even if that's helping someone else, we cannot take on their whole life and everything they've been through. Yes, we can listen. Yes, we can share the pain a little bit. But where do you start and where do you end in regards to other people, right? These are things you have to look at because these are things that are important for your emotional health. We can be strong, Cancer, you guys, you know what you want and you're not pushed around very easy. You know how you like it. But emotionally, have you been drained? This is the year to really pick up those pieces and start to really be the one in control of what's going on emotionally around you. All right, that's very, very important. There's a lot of healing still happening in your identity and how you come out to the world. You have your 10th house in Aries, and at the end of the year, Mars will be there. So by the end of the year, you're really building up to be able to say, I know who I am. I know what I want. I know how I want to do it. I don't need anybody to help me right now. I have the power to make this happen. And I'm strong. You know, a lot of people underestimate the crab, but when you really look at the power behind who you are, there's no moving you. You know how to strategically put yourself in the right places. You know how to go behind the scenes when you need to, and you need to and you know how to come out in the sun when you need to as well. So, again, there's a strong healing and a strong focus on your identity this year. You know, the other thing, Cancer, is your eighth house is in Aquarius. Now, that's kind of a weird place for Aquarius to be because the eighth house is ruled by Scorpio, ruled by Pluto. And Aquarius is kind of this free spirited, rebellious person that doesn't like to be put in the box. And then there's Scorpio that kind of wants to keep things in the box and under control in these hidden places and in these relationships. So this spring, when Mars moves into Aquarius, you're going to want to get out from behind the scenes and you're going to want to break out of that box. You're going to be a little bit torn between the two, but that energy to come out and be that free spirit, you know, really kind of come out and, you know, connect with the things that bring life, that bring energy, that bring, you know, really interesting thoughts that aren't so controlled and conventional. This is your time now. You're coming out. And this also rules the internet. So again, you can be making money. You can be doing things that maybe other people don't have out in the forefront, behind the scenes stuff. You can be making money on. And this is a connection to those things around. You could be selling on the internet. All kinds of things. I mean, even let's just say candles, for example. Candles are things that we put in our private home. We put in those private places, those eighth house places, but we light up those eighth house places with this new energy. So selling candles could be a hit. I mean, just thinking in practical terms, but think about it in things that you can make, the things that bring life to others, the recipes, maybe a recipe book, you know, something that comes out that's a family tradition that maybe you've kept hidden. You can go, maybe I can do something with that. Maybe you can take the things in your house, the collections. Cancer, you guys know you love to collect. History, baseball cards, you know, all kinds of collectible things. You know, maybe this is a time to start a thrift store or to come out with some type of sale of old antique stuff that, you know, really makes you happy. Instead of being buried underneath too much emotion and too much of other people's stuff, turn around and take control of it and make some money on it. And then you've got that, you know, you've got that foundation you're building for your security. Okay? This is also a time for you to really look into the things you want to learn about. Cancers make amazing doctors and healers, massage therapists, the ability to do Reiki. So maybe taking some classes this year, the energy is there for you to really, really connect to your spiritual side, to really understand your psychic ability and your intuition, and to use that in a powerful way, to not be afraid of that. Not be afraid to come out of your shell and to really know where to put yourself. You've had a lot of focus on kids, children, you know, like I said, that area in your life where you want to come out, it's been kind of held back because it's in Scorpio. But right here at the end of the year of 2019, what is happening for you? Mars has been in Scorpio, kind of blowing the doors off of this place of entertainment, this place of wanting to break out, this place of kind of wanting to be free and young and youthful. All right, let that happen. Because as we move forward into 2020, it's building and building and building on your freedom, building on the opportunities to be the moon, to rule the emotional waves, to rule the current, where you finally can sit back and feel good and know that those things that are really important to you are no longer controlling you, but you are controlling them. All right. Have a great 2020.